Can you not hear yourself in Zoom? That is so frustrating, isn't it? You've got the microphone, which is your input, and then you've got the speakers, which is the output. And you want to be able to hear yourself, because what if other people can't hear you? So here's what you do. In a Zoom call, and you can do this if you connect to Zoom, even while you're waiting. Sometimes a good idea to test your speaker beforehand. Go into this bit. So I've shown you how to turn off your microphone, mute. You can see that red line there, which means that my microphone is muted. You are muted now. I'm going to turn that back on. Now I'm going to click on this button here, this up arrow here, and here is where I've got the microphone. I've already told you the microphone is the input, the speaker is the output. Now the problem is your output is not going into those headphones that you've got, right? So what do? We've got a few options here. The first thing is I'm going to select my microphone here. My microphone is already selected. I have an external microphone. So that means that so that's where you're hearing sound from, is through this microphone here if you're on Zoom. But my speaker is actually coming not from there, not from any headphones, but from the external speakers of the laptop. So you can change your speaker. Now I can change my speaker to the microphone if I had speakers plugged into here. If I plugged speakers into there, I could headphones into there, I could listen in through that, but I don't do that. So my microphone is one thing, speaker is another. So how do we test it? Well, that's how to change it. I can make it the same as the system. The system is already set to the internal speakers of my laptop. How do we test it, and how do we change it? The audio settings. Can you hear that? So I can hear that. Yes, that was good. Do you hear a ringtone? I do. So I'm going to hit yes there. And now I'm testing my microphone. Let me do that. What if that's not working? Well, let me try this. I'm going to break it for myself. So that was the test, the speaker and microphone. Let me go into the more detailed audio. My speaker is currently set to, let me just move myself there. My speaker is currently set to the built-in output. If I set the speaker to the Rode microphone, remember I don't have anything plugged in here. It's not going to work, is it? So I'm going to click that. Now let me do the test. You can see that my microphone is working here. See this? And I can say test the microphone, same as the test as I did before. But what about if I test my speaker? I'm going to test the speaker here. Okay, can you hear me? The speaker is coming out with the output. That's going into, that's working, but I'm not hearing anything. So I'm going to press stop. And let me try that again. I'll test this. Click test the speaker to make sure you can hear it. Well, I can't hear it. If you can't hear the test, which I can't, select a different speaker. So I'm going to press another speaker, which is the same as the system, which is actually the internal speakers. Okay, and now I do the test again. Test the speaker. Okay, and now I can hear that test. So those are the options. There are some advanced options. I'm not going to go into those. Whoa, I better stop that test. So I'm not going to go into those, but those settings are settings that I like to keep just the same all the time. Now, sometimes it is helpful to have headphones in, but remember the headphones is what's coming out of the computer to you. That's the output, or the speakers are the output, and the microphone is what is going from you into Zoom. Now, one last thing, which is kind of a workaround. It's a bit ugly, but if you really can't get your speakers working, here's another way around it. You may be able to log into Zoom, and then you silence yourself. You mute yourself here because you also log in on your phone. You log in onto Zoom on your phone, and you can basically, you're like two people connecting to Zoom, one through the computer and one through the phone. I have done that sometimes because it can be a little bit hard. Sometimes that can work. It's going to be a bit frustrating, but at least people can see you and you know that they are hearing you and that you're hearing them as well. But if that happens, there's sometimes you can have echoes and all kinds of things. So that's not ideal, but there are a few little workarounds like that. Other option is just log in over your microphone, over your phone, and don't use Zoom on your laptop at all. Not great solutions, but your best solution is to get your audio working. Another couple of options are to try different speakers, different headphones. Try your headphone plugged straight into, or your earphones plugged straight into your laptop or your PC, or plug them into your external microphone. Try it without the external microphone. Look, it's just a bit of testing. Chances are that your speakers and your headphones are not broken, but they may be. I don't know. Okay, I hope this helps. A bit of a long video, but I hope it's helped you. Now, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. I help business owners to get themselves more organized and work online so that they can actually share their magic with the world. All right. Thanks for watching.